Hi, this is Otaku Girl Lopez, and I want to review more anime that I like. This is Buto. It's about a young woman who's a warrior and protects a young prince that is wanted to be killed by his own father for having a strange creature inside of him that has to be released to be to really be a cycle. But his life is in danger. So everybody wants to destroy this young prince, but he's the next ruler because his brother passed away because he was very sick. But this one's a really good story. The storyline is great. And it'll capture your heart and make you feel sad and happy and just plain out scared sometimes because you don't know what's going to come up. I also have this one called Evangelion. It's about a young boy who lives in a world just like we live here. His world has been destroyed. No plants really besides artificial ones, and animals have been destroyed years ago. The water is red. The creatures that come down, they call them angels. Angels they have to destroy. So you can see here his dilemma. But he goes into a robot that chose him. So you can see everything he has come to be and what he comes out of being who he is, a shy boy who likes music, who just listens to his father, tries to tell his father no, but he doesn't listen. Father doesn't listen. So there's more stories to this one, but all of them are a little bit different from each other. But each one has their own unique concept of what each person's trying to tell you. So I hopefully you guys can check this one out, Evangelion, and hopefully you guys can see if you like it or not. I also have Tenchi Universe. It's a young boy who ends up finding out later on that his grandfather is not human. He's from another universe. His father changed to his parents because his people don't grow old, their age does. They can stay young, but he has the ability to change his age, his grandfather. But he ends up finding out that he is actually a royalty. So he's the next ruler of the galaxy. So all these women here seem to be attracted to him and like him. Some want to do tests on him, other ones want to marry him, other ones just plain out crazy. But you know what? Each person in here has their own unique personalities. They interact with each other great, and the storyline is awesome. And you know what? This is the first one I ever saw, and I like every single one of them. So hopefully you will too. And also being out of your element in the space, great. I also have my favorite, Clannad. Clannad is about high school students, mostly trying to figure out what they want to do after high school. Some end up finding out their talents early, other ones not so much. Characters interact, storyline is the best I ever seen, and the love for each other and everything about them is great. The storyline will touch your heart, make you sad, make you happy, and there is so much more about each character. You fall in love with them, you get to know them. Anything happens, you feel like it happened to you. So we see that every character is unique and special. But the truth is, it's also about a young man named Tomoya. Tomoya. He is doesn't like school, doesn't like his father, doesn't like being home. He mostly just roams around the city trying to figure out what he's supposed to do. He hates this town, he hates everything, but he goes to school every day just to get by. But he ends up falling in love with somebody, a young girl named Nagisa. So I think this is a great story. And they just go on and they interact. It's like the best thing I ever seen in my whole life. It's called Clannad. I also have the continuation, Clannad After Story. It ends up going on to the same thing of the high school, but Tomoya and Nagisa end up getting married. They want a baby. They have a baby, but she's weak. She's always getting sick and having fever, so she's not really at the best health to have children. But she goes into labor. She ends up dying. So it was really hard for him to see his wife die. His whole world just crumbled before him. But he was in the alternate universe. So he just kept on going life, losing his wife, then eventually losing his little girl. That's heartbreaking for anybody to deal with. But he goes back to where it all began. His wife didn't die. So the story goes on about him realizing not giving up is more important than anything in the world. So you keep going and fight for what you really want in love, and you see so much more. So hopefully you like all these ones. If you're looking for something a little bit different, and you want something more competitive, something that's more fun, I recommend Princess Stray. It's about runners. Slapping hands and the next runner going. I think that was a great one. It's competitive, love, strength, going through so much stuff that inside you that you really don't understand. And if you want another one, Swim Club. I think that was a great one. It's kind of like Prince of Stride, but a lot different. They're mostly trying to figure out what they want, but yet they don't really get it. One just wants to swim, the other one eventually becomes a swim coach. Other two, I don't know where they're going to be, but I know they love swimming. And there's also male cheerleading one. I think that one's a great one. 4 group of friends that eventually come together, show off at the college scout thing, and get more people. So if you ever wanted to see anything different and unique, I recommend all these ones. If you're not so sure, maybe try the other ones I have said in my video. So I hope you guys like everything and see everything, or tell me which ones you like, didn't like, or have seen or have not seen. I like to hear from anybody and everyone. Okay, bye.